Long ago, in a lively town near the Golden Savannah, there lived a man named Kwame. He was cheerful and proud, never missing the yearly journey back to his ancestral village during the season of feasting. His children looked forward to this time more than any other, running free among tall trees, breathing the sweet air of the hills, and playing with their cousins until the moon was high. But his wife Abina carried a quiet burden. She always prayed, her voice soft as morning dew, asking the Creator to guard her family. Yet Kwame mocked her faith. "Abina," he would laugh, waving his hand, "must you trouble the heavens every day? Have we not traveled safely many times? The gods know I am going, they don't need reminding." Their children, seeing their father's attitude, began to groan whenever their mother called them for prayers. But Abena never stopped. She prayed for her husband's eyes to open, and for her children's lives to be covered with mercy. One evening, as Kwame returned from work, he saw an old woman by the roadside. Her wrapper was worn thin, and a basket hung from her arm. Out of kindness, he stopped his cart. "Mother, where are you going?" he asked. "Just down the path," she said, her voice like a whisper carried by the wind. But after some silence, she spoke again. "My son, hear me. This festival season, you must not travel to your village. And if you must, pray and fast before you go. Evil waits for you on the road." Kwame burst into laughter. "Mother, do you want me to cancel the feast because of your tale? I have traveled this road many times. Nothing will happen." The old woman's eyes grew heavy. "I have warned you," she said. "The rest is in your hands." And she disappeared into the evening shadows. Far away in the village, Kwame's stepmother, Mame Kia, sat outside her mud hut, bitterness gnawing at her like termites in dry wood. Each year, Kwame's return brought joy to the villagers, his cart filled with gifts, his family glowing with health. Her own sons came home empty-handed, their faces tired with struggle. "Why must he always shine brighter than my children?" She spat. With her friend, she crept into the deep forest where the witches dwelt. The night was heavy, and the trees bent low as if listening. "O mothers of the dark," Mame Kia pleaded, "make sure Kwame never arrives this season. His success is a thorn in my flesh." The witches cackled, their laughter cracking like firewood. They stirred a pot of black liquid, throwing in ashes and a scrap of Kwame's shirt. "It is done," the eldest witch declared. "The road shall swallow him before he reaches the village." 2 days before the feast, Kwame's family rose early. Their cart, strangely, would not start. The mechanic declared the engine ruined. Abena whispered, "Perhaps the Creator does not want us to go." But Kwame, stubborn as ever, said, "We will not miss the festival. If the cart fails, we will take the public coach." At the station, Abena once more begged everyone to pray before the journey. Some passengers bowed their heads, others scoffed. Kwame turned red with shame. "Abena, sit down. Must you embarrass me everywhere?" But she prayed aloud, calling on the Creator to cover the bus. The coach rattled along the dusty road. The children laughed, pointing at birds in the sky. For a while, peace reigned until suddenly the driver shouted, "The brakes!" "The brakes are gone." Panic erupted. The bus swerved wildly, rushing toward a giant lorry on the road ahead. Abena clutched her children, crying, "Creator, save us!" The crash thundered like the roar of 1,000 drums. When rescuers arrived, Abena and her children were found unharmed. Not a single scratch marked their skin. But Kwame, who had sat in front, was gravely injured. His legs were crushed, but he clung to life. News reached the village before sunset. Mame Kaya wailed in the open square, beating her chest for all to see. But deep inside, her heart leapt with wicked joy. She believed her plan had succeeded. Yet in the healer's hut, as Kwame lay weak, the old woman from the roadside entered quietly. "Do you remember me, my son?" she asked. Kwame nodded faintly. "I warned you," she said. "It was your wife's prayers that built a shield around your children. Without them, the witch's curse would have devoured you all." Tears rolled down Kwame's face. He turned to Abena and whispered, "Forgive me. I was a fool." From that day, Kwame was a changed man. He was the first to rise for prayer, the loudest voice in thanksgiving, and the humblest spirit among his people. And so, the story of Kwame's journey spread across the land, told around fires and marketplaces as a warning. Do not despise prayer, for it is a shield unseen. Do not envy another's blessings, for jealousy burns the heart that carries it. And when the elders speak, listen, for wisdom often wears the face of age.